Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Storytime with Shane Onyou. Sunday edition. How's everybody doing today? I see some hearts on Instagram. How's everybody in the Facebook land and YouTube land and Twitch land? We'll get started soon, just giving people a chance to get on. Sorry I'm a little late today. No, I don't have a cold. I just ate some hot food really fast. And I'm paying for it. Been a busy day. I started out my day with a birthday party. It's a lot of fun. And if they're watching, it was so much fun going over there today. Celebrate a birthday. Any kids out there, put your names up. I'll give you a shout out. As you can see, I hope you like the costume today. Got the tail. Got the soft, furry stomach. I got the tiger beard, tiger mustache. But I don't have tiger contacts. But what I do have, see if I can get close enough. These are a little harder to see. See if you can't see these contacts. So, one eye, this eye, it's a cheetah print. And the other eye is a hypnotism print. My tail came off. Oops. Better fix that. There we go. There it is, hanging down behind my legs. Okay. All right, what kids we got out here? It's my tiger costume. It even gets better, but I don't want to mess up my hair. But check this out. There's the whole costume. So that's what the whole costume looks like. Fix that, but I don't need the hood on right now. All right, so let's see. What do we got? Hi, Tegan. Hi, Mia. Good to see you. Well, not see you, but good to have you here. It's a fun costume. Yes, I love it. It's actually a onesie, and it's so comfy. I love my onesie. All right. If this is your first time joining us, how we usually start this off, it seems really dark in here today, doesn't it? Just seems extra dark. Oh, well. What do you do, right? What do you do with a broken shoe? You take it to the shoe repair guy. That's what you do. All right. So if this is your first time joining us, we always start out with a fact. And today's fact is from a great book of facts. And it is Little Kid's First Big Book of Wear. And it's a National Geographic's kids book. And this one is by Jill Esbaum. I got this one at Walmart. Love it. Absolutely love it. We're getting close to finishing it. But let's see if we can open up to a page we haven't done yet. Nope, did that one. All right, we haven't done this one. Let's do this one. Here we go. Fact for the day. Where do animals live in Antarctica? Like penguins, other animals live in Antarctica. Other animals that live in Antarctica stay close to the coastline or live in the ocean. That's where they can find food. They do not live in the continent's chillier interior, where there is no food to eat or water to drink, and the land is frozen solid. Many kinds of seals live along Antarctica's coastline. They are southern fur seals, southern elephant seals, and Weddell seals, and leopard seals, just to name a few. Several kinds of birds fly in the Antarctic skies, including the blue-eyed shags, snow petrels, snowy sheathbills, and wandering albatross. Oh, albatross. Too cool. So let's see what we got here. Here we've got, in this picture right here, we've got in the background there, those are all king penguins, all back there. And then these guys right here are elephant seals. Look how big they are. So those are the elephant seals. This one down here at the bottom, right here, this cute guy, is a Waddell seal. Adorable. And then, so over here in this picture right here, it says, no people live in Antarctica year-round. It has no towns or cities. But scientists do visit the research stations where they study the continent's land, weather, and wildlife. So if you look up here, these are the research stations they have where they go and they look at all the wildlife and the land and the weather. And they get lots of information up there and they can tell us about our ice caps and all that stuff. So down here, this is really cool. I like this. The wandering albatross has the widest wingspan of any birds because it has to be good at riding the wind. This bird rarely needs to rest or even flap its wings. Crazy, hey? So it barely needs to rest, and when it's flying, it barely needs to flap its wings. The wingspan is so big. Look at that. Isn't that great? A wandering albatross. So cool. Up there for some of my favorite birds for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. So that's our fact for the day. Lots of fun. Learned some new stuff today. I mean, I knew there was lots of kind of seals, but I just didn't realize, like, those were names I'd never even heard of. The elephant seal I'd heard of before, but yeah, kind of cool. Learning stuff. I love learning new stuff. All right, let's move along to any new kids out there. Glad you guys could join me. Sorry it was 5 minutes late. Like I said, I had a birthday party to do this morning. It was a lot of fun. I got to do it with my great friend, drag queen Dana Hart, who is phenomenal. Give them a follow. But let's get to our first book of the day. This one's a good one to start off with for sure. And I found this book. My mother and I got to take my mother out on an adventure, her first big adventure since the quarantine stuff started. So we went to Walmart. And she got, but you know, she had to try out the mask thing, and like she has a hard time breathing, so it took some adjusting. So we practiced. We walked really slow, and did all that stuff so she could practice breathing with her mask on and all that stuff. So it was quite the adventure. But we were walking by the books, and well, neither of us could walk by the books without looking at them. So we checked out a few, and I found this one, and I just love the setup of the book. And this, of course, the message behind the book, absolutely. But it reminded me of some books from back in the day, but a little different. And it was very knowledgeable, which I love. So let's get to it. And this is called Very First Questions and Answers. Why should I brush my teeth? It's so great. And it's by Katie Danes and Marta Alvarez Miguens. All right. Why should I brush my teeth? And then it says in here, to clean them. And you see him looking in the mirror. And then what you do, what I thought was so cool about this book, is you just go like this. And it says, because on there we said to keep them, to clean them, then in here, and to keep them shiny and healthy. See? Isn't that fun? I fell in love with this book. Every day and night, your teeth get a sticky coating. Food and drink that stick to your teeth, more sugary food or drink. So let's see. Each night, your teeth, how do I get into this one? Okay. Each night, your teeth get a sticky coating. It's called plaque. Tiny germs like to live in it. See? And there's tiny, you've got to clean that dirt off. You got to get that dirt off. See that dirt on the teeth? Food and drink then stick to your teeth. Let's see what's behind that door. Oh, and we come to eat it. We turn any sugar into nasty stuff called acid. So that's what happens if you don't brush your teeth. And that's what gives you cavities, that kind of thing. So let's see. And the more sugary the food or drink, I think you know what it's going to say here, the more acid we make. And the acid can make holes in your teeth. So make sure you brush all of the plaque and the germs away. See? See them? Should everyone brush their teeth? Yes, everyone. From babies with just one tooth to teenagers with braces. See, here's a baby. Your first teeth are known as your baby teeth or milk teeth. Up and down, left and right, and circles too. I know that from my dentist at least. And over here it says, and even old people with false teeth. So if we come over here, some teenagers need braces to straighten their teeth. So you see here, and then we open it up, and it says, careful of that wiggly tooth. And then Grandma over here says, I ate too much sugar as a child. And didn't brush my teeth properly. And then in the cup here, you can see Great Grandma's false teeth in the cup. You see that right there? When should I brush? Every morning? Soon after you get up. See? And just before bed? Then only drink water at bedtime after you brush your teeth. Brush twice a day, down at the bottom here, for 2 minutes. And that's a lot longer than you think, but it's good. 2 minutes. How can dentists help? They check that your teeth are healthy. You brush every surface really well, and they teach you how to look after them. You should visit the dentist at least once a year. That's the minimum. First, we're going to brush our teeth now. First, smear a small blob of toothpaste on your toothbrush, then brush the fronts and the backs and the chewing parts. It's not tricky after all. See? All the brushing. Take care of those teeth. Why don't animals need toothbrushes? Because they don't eat sugary things, but they still take care of their teeth. So over here we have the monkey. What does the monkey do to take care of his teeth? I use a twig as a toothpick. See him picking his teeth with his twig? What about an elephant? I chomp on bark. It scrubs my teeth clean. That's what the elephant does. I munch on grass. It rubs my teeth clean. See? Munching on grass. The bird up here. I don't have teeth. I've got a tough beak instead. And they have to take care of their beak too. Down here is a dog. My owner gives me a chew stick. It makes my breath smell fresh. And lastly, down at the bottom, I'm okay. I just keep growing new teeth. Ha! So shark keeps growing new teeth. Why do baby teeth fall out? To make way for your big teeth. Young children have spaces for 20 baby teeth. Back teeth are flatter for chewing, and the front teeth are sharper for biting. Grown-ups have space for 32 big teeth. Can you count them all? Ever tried counting your teeth? Puppies and kittens have baby teeth too. They fall out too. And then our big teeth grow. Yeah, so our baby teeth fall out just like cats and dogs, and then our big teeth grow. Sorry, sometimes it's hard to read from this angle. Some children leave their teeth under their pillows. Who does that? Who leaves their teeth under their pillows? That's for the tooth fairy or for a little mouse to take it. Some throw them onto the roof. That's not one I've ever heard of before, but apparently it happens. And wish for a strong new tooth. Hey, that rhymes. Throw it on the roof and wish for a strong new tooth. I like it. And other people bury them. Look at that, she's burying her teeth. And then they wait for a new tooth to grow. Makes sense. Did you know a giraffe has 32 teeth, but no front top teeth? Did you know that? I better read what I'm reading here. My magnificent horn is really a very long tooth. Cool, I didn't know that. This guy's here. So that horn is really just a long tooth. I didn't know that. And you can tell a sheep's age by their teeth? By counting its big teeth, and it gets 2 more big teeth every year. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that either. This fossil of a tooth down here helped us to discover dinosaurs. And see? Looks like a T-Rex to me, kind of like one of my faves, but not my fave. And it says, it was mine. See, it was his tooth. They found his tooth. And then up here, the animal with the most teeth, who do you think it is? See up here? The animal with the most teeth is a snail. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. I'm like, I did not know that. So it's a snail. I have thousands of teeth on my tongue. Here they are up close. Look at that. There's his teeth. Can you guys see that? That's crazy. The massive blue whale has no teeth at all. It sifts it through food through thin brushes. See, and if you look really close at his teeth, you can see the brushes. So they're not teeth, they're like little brushes. So cool. And then the squirrel over here, my teeth never stop growing. I have to gnaw things to trim my teeth down. And then, human down at the bottom, teeth are tougher than you think. Oh, wait, teeth are tougher than bone, which is tougher than I thought anyway, so hey, that works. But they can't repair themselves, so keep brushing them. Yeah, because bone can repair itself, but these guys, you got to take care of them. The end. So that's why you should brush your teeth. You want to keep your teeth healthy as long as you can and do the best you can to keep them as healthy for as long as you can so you have as many as you can by the time you're my age. And that's old. All right, what do we got out here? I don't know who that is. Hello. Oh, Twitch. Somebody popped in on Twitch. I don't know if they're still here, but regardless. Anyways, let's continue on with story time. That's the first time I've had anybody come in from Twitch. Moving on to our second story of the day for you people. I haven't read this one in a while, so it's going to be fun. It was donated to me by my good friend Kathy, who is awesome. And it's called A Place for Pluto by Steph Wade and Melanie Demmer. Yeah, Demmer. A Place for Pluto. For the better part of forever, Pluto was a planet. One of the famous 9. I remember that. He was the smallest and the farthest from the sun, but he was proud just the same. As he should be. Too cool. Then, one day, Saturn, with her rings flashing, and Jupiter, with his entourage of moons beside him, told Pluto the worst news ever. So, here we are, Saturn over here. You're not a planet anymore. You're just not big enough. Sorry. I think Jupiter's a little big for his britches over there, and there's all his entourage. And then there's Saturn over there looking all concerned. Even though Pluto orbited around the sun and was mostly round, the creatures on Earth decided it was too small. Yeah, we like to do things like that. But I'm only in all the school books, Pluto says. Time to rewrite history. I don't have time for this. I've got visitors to prepare for. That's Mars talking there. Yay, story time. Yes, story time is always good. Pluto was crushed. He tried to protest, but it was no use. Feeling sad and rejected, Pluto left with Charon and his other 4 moons by his side to find his place in the galaxy. See him protesting there? Ever been to a protest or been a part of a protest? I have. As Pluto moved along, his friend, Halley's comet, streaked past. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I get that a lot. That's what it would sound like if they were passing by. Halley was a comet and still a part of the solar system, but comets have tails, and Pluto did not. Look at her pretty eyes she's got. I like her eyelashes. Zooming by. Pluto wasn't a comet or a planet. He was nobody. Feeling more blue than brown, Pluto kept on moving. Look how sad he is. So sad. When Pluto saw Gem, Persei, and Ori crashing in as dusty rocket comet tails, he wondered if he could join them. The meteoroids were always having fun and clowning around. This time they were trying to smash into Earth. You should try this, Pluto. No, thanks. Earth is kind of like a mother to me. Then Ida the asteroid orbited by. Pluto and Ida were nearly the same size. Pluto thought he had finally figured out his true identity. Hi, Ida. Do you mind if I join you for a spin in the asteroid belt? Wish you could, Pluto, but the rule book says rocks only. You know asteroids are rocks, right? Pluto wasn't a planet, or a comet, or an asteroid. He missed being a planet. He missed his old friends. He missed feeling like he belonged. Too small to be a planet, too big to be a rock. I used to fit in here, but now I do not. No one in the solar system was a match for Pluto. He spun around the sun like everyone else, but wasn't a planet, or a comet, or an asteroid, or a meteoroid. He's so sad. Pluto had nowhere to turn. He was about to give up when he saw someone he had never seen before. He felt like he was looking in the mirror. Pardon me if I sound rude, but what are you? I'm a dwarf planet. My name is Iris. And these are my friends. Humea, Make, and Ceres? I like that Make one. It's easy to pronounce. See, they're about the same size. Look at that. Pluto stared in wonder at the 4 dwarf planets. They were too small to be planets, but too big to be rocks. They were not planets or comets or asteroids or meteoroids. They were just like him. You're just who I've been searching for. Really? Then you should join us. Look at that. Yay. Pluto felt more like himself than ever before. He couldn't wait to tell his old friends about his new ones. Turns out his old friends missed him too. We're sorry, Pluto. Just because you're not a planet anymore doesn't mean we don't love you. And on the cake, lovely cake, it says, "We love you, Pluto," on it. So cool. Pluto was over the moon. He was a part of the solar system with his friends, both old and new. He smiled, an intergalactic smile, and that was out of this Milky Way. Let's celebrate with some chocolate. These feelings warm me to the core. I can feel the love and the sun. Y'all make me dizzy. The dwarf planet. Dwarf planet has a nice ring to it, says Saturn. I'm glad you're making friends, honey. I think that's Neptune. Glad you're not feeling blue anymore. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Dwarf planets rock, yelled one of the other dwarf planets. And then Jupiter over here. Way to go, little man. And then, who's that? I don't know who that is, but it says neighbors forever. And then Halley's Comet says, till we meet again. As she zooms on by. Oh, zooms on by. Zoom. The end of the book. All right. So I'll read you the back. This is always good information when I read these. What's the deal with Pluto? In 1930, Pluto was discovered as the 9th planet in our solar system. In 2006, Pluto was told he was not a planet anymore. Poor Pluto. But why? Scientists decided that to be a planet, it must orbit around the sun, have a round shape, and be able to clear its own orbit by pulling asteroids towards itself, making the asteroids a part of the planet. So 2 out of 3 Pluto does. And then it says Pluto does orbit the sun and is mostly round, but Pluto is small, only half the size of the United States. That's how small it is. And it shares the area around its orbit with Neptune. So it was Neptune that said the neighbor thing. There we go. And many other large objects in an area which is called the Kuiper Belt. But Pluto isn't alone. There are other dwarf planets like Ceres, Eris, Jumena, and Make, which cannot clear an object out of their own paths either. So a dwarf planet cannot clear objects out of its own path. Hence why it is no longer considered a planet, but a dwarf planet. Learn something new every day. And that brings us to our final book for the afternoon. And this book was provided to me by my good friends over at the Okotoks Public Library, librarian Lara. And it is called Red, a Crayon story by Michael Hall. It's a good book. I love this book. Let's get to it. This is a story about a crayon I know. I wrote it for you. All right, here we go. Red. He was red. But he wasn't very good at it. Kind of partial to blue fire engines myself. His teacher thought he needed more practice. So Scarlet, his teacher, I'll draw a strawberry, then you draw. I'll draw a red strawberry, and then you draw a red strawberry. You can do this, really. That's Scarlet, the teacher, and there's Red. Let's see how he does. But he couldn't really. Like this? Oh my, let's try again. I really like those strawberries, though. I'd try them all. Myself. That's just me, though. Right? Wow, learning a lot of new facts today. I couldn't agree more. We absolutely are. His mother thought that he needed to mix with other colors. Why don't you two go out and draw a nice round orange? A really big one. A really orange one. See, there's Mom. But they made a big greenish one. Yuck. Oops. His grandparents thought that he wasn't warm enough. Your class is making self-portraits for Parents' Night. Wear this warm red scarf. Nice. It's so you. Those are his grandparents, silver and gray. But it so wasn't. So we got crimson and violet over here. We got olive and we got silver and gray. Oh, dear me. And if you look at the pictures, we got perp here. We got Goldie. We got teal. We got green. We got orange. And we got red. Interesting. Everyone seemed to have something to say. Amber said, "Sometimes I wonder if he's really red at all." Hazelnut, "Don't be silly. It says red right on his label." Cocoa Bean, "He came that way from the factory." Fuchsia, "Frankly, I don't think he's very bright." Grape, "Well, I think he's lazy." Army Green, "Right, he's got to press harder." Steel Gray, "Really apply himself." Sunshine, "Give him time, he'll catch on." And Sea Green said, "Of course he will." Everybody's got something to say. But he didn't catch on. Green frog, black sheep, brown cow, red ack. All the art supplies wanted to help. The masking tape thought he was broken inside. "This will hold you together." The scissors thought his label was too tight. "One snip should do it." Little cut. "I thought he wasn't sharp enough." "Stay still now." See? There's me trying to sharpen him. But even with all our help and all his hard work, he just couldn't get the hang of it. What color should that light be? Red. One day, he met a new friend, Barry. "Will you make a blue ocean for my boat?" See the boat? See Barry? This is Barry. "I can't. I'm red." "Will you try?" So he did. "Thank you. It's perfect." "You're welcome. It was easy." Look at that. Look at that, eh? Isn't that great? And he didn't stop there. Bluebells, blue jeans, blue birds, blueberries, blue whale. I'm blue. Haha. Who knew? He was blue. And everyone was talking. Oh, what were they saying? Let's find out. Olive. "My son is brilliant." Amber. "Who could have known he was blue?" "I always said he was blue," said Hazelnut. Cocoa Bean. "It was obvious." Berry. His blue ocean really lifted me. Sea green. All of his work makes me happy. Brown. His blue strawberries are my favorites. Apple green. He's so intense. Yellow. I'm gonna make a green lizard with him. A really big one. Gray. I hear he's working on a huge new project. Scarlet the teacher. He's really reaching for the sky. And he really was. Look at that. The big blue sky. The end. Wow. What a great way to finish the day. Yes. So fun. Yes, well, I agree. Learning lots of facts. I absolutely have been learning a ton of facts today with you all. It's been phenomenal. I thank you all for joining me. I hope some of you will join me again on Tuesday for Storytime with Shane Onyou. I also have a bunch of shows coming up here. So yeah, I've got a show on the 28th, 29th, and 30th. So follow all my social media and find out where and when and how you can see it. But with that, we will finish the story time. So join me here Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, and Sundays live on Facebook profile and my Facebook page, my YouTube channel, and my Twitch channel, as well as on Instagram. So hope to see you again then. It has been a pleasure. We want to thank you for tuning in. And and peace out. Thanks, everybody.